Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Desi Coco, and today I'm gonna show you how to create your very own vision board. But before we get started, I wanna share with you guys the story behind why and how I got started with vision boards. So exactly a year ago, I was a completely different person. I was very depressed, I had a lot of anxiety, and I was anorexic. I had no job, I was no longer going to school, I was very sick. I was in emergency rooms almost every single week, and I had no life whatsoever. I had panic attacks, at least 10 panic attacks a day. I could only move from my bed to the bathroom and back. I shut myself away from anybody for 6 months. I did not talk to anybody that was not a family member, and I just hid inside my room. Somewhere within those days, I found a video about vision boards. As I was watching it, I did not quite believe that it would come true, but I decided to make one. I was like, okay, let's just make one. Let's see if it comes true. And so I got up and I found some old magazines around my room and 2 pieces of white paper, and I just taped them together. That was January 2nd, and at that time I had no money. Like I said, I was completely lost, no life, and I had no idea how the things on my vision board were gonna come true. So I'm gonna show you guys my vision board from last year on my phone because it is currently in my hometown since I moved cities. So the first picture that we have is heels. Now, I've always been very into fashion, so at that time, a year ago, I only had 2 pairs of black high heels, and I wanted more. So I put that on my vision board. Now I have like 15 pairs. Then I have one of a camera. I have a picture of a camera. Now that did technically come true because I live in an apartment that now has like, I don't know how many cameras, and they're professional. So it is way better than the one I put in my vision board. The next picture is an iPhone. Now at that time, I had a Nokia 5, I believe. So I've always been a big fan of iPhones, and I wanted a rose gold iPhone. As you guys can see, I have one now, and it is an iPhone XS Max, which is awesome because at that time I was like, even an iPhone 8 would be great, but the fact that I have an amazing phone is, yeah, mind-blowing. So that one came true. The next one is back to school. Now, that one did not come true. One of the main reasons is because I myself was not ready to go back to school, so I did not make an effort. And since I just moved cities, I moved here maybe around August. School was already starting. It was okay for me to just wait. So that one didn't come true. The next one, we have books. Now, I put those books because I always love learning new things. So, yeah, did I learn things this year? Of course, I learned a lot of things. So that one came true. Now the next one, you can barely see it, but I do remember that in those little gifts, the little hearts say thank you. And the reason I put that is because I wanted to be more thankful for my life. I wanted to have more gratitude. And now I do. My boyfriend says that I am the most grateful person he has ever met. So that one definitely came true. After that one, under that one, there is 2 girls wearing very cute dresses. Now that one, I visioned me starting my own store. Now that one also came true, and I'm so happy because I've always wanted to have my own store. My store's name is Desi Coco. Under that, there's an A with an X. Now that one means I no longer wanted to have anxiety. I'm not gonna say that I completely have 0 anxiety now, but I'm definitely better. I have anxiety, of course I do at some times, but I'm able to manage it, and I'm learning how to manage it. Now, there's a little gift that's pink and it has a black ribbon, and that one says Mom. So I put that because I wanted to have a better relationship with my mom. At that time, I was sick, and obviously, when you are sick and you have a lot of depression and you have a lot of anxiety, it doesn't just affect you, but it also affects your family, especially the ones that are very close. At that time, my mom and I, we didn't have a lot of communication. It was very hard for her to understand what was going on, and it was very hard for me to tell her what was going on because I had no idea what was going on. So there were days that it was just difficult for us to be at peace. Did that come true? Yes. Now she understands a little bit better what goes on in my mind. She sees the amazing change that I've had since last year, and she's more at peace. Now, under that, there is a picture of food. Like I said, at that time, I was very anorexic, very, very skinny, and I wanted to have a better relationship with food. As you guys can tell, that came true. I am eating the way I should, and now I don't just eat one meal or half a meal in one day. I now eat like 5 times a day. Now under that, there is a girl doing exercise. That one also came true because I'm back at the gym, I'm back at doing my routines and stuff. Now, next to that one is an apartment. So this one was a very big accomplishment for me. I think one of the most important, because I actually did get my own apartment with a roommate, and it was just amazing. It was super, super fun, and I can't believe I actually did it. And yeah, now I live with my boyfriend, so that one definitely came true. On top of that is a car. Now, that one didn't come true, but my boyfriend has a Cadillac, so that's close enough. On top of that is a girl smiling. That one I put because I wanted to be happier. And I can't say that I'm 100% cured from anxiety, but I can say that I am 99.9% cured from depression. So that is very, very big accomplishment. I have my bad days. I have days where I feel very, very sad, but it's been a long, long time. I can't even remember the last time that I cried for no reason. So that is very big. Now we have the word love. Now, at that time, I wasn't doing good emotionally, but I did want to find someone that I can share all my love with, because even though I was in a dark space, I had lots of love to give. And I knew that before that, I had to learn how to love myself, I had to discover myself, I had to learn things about myself. And yeah, I put myself away 6 months. And I did a lot of analyzing everything about myself. So once I was ready, my boyfriend came around. He is more than I ever asked for. And I don't think I could find anybody ever as good as he is with me. He's the best boyfriend I've ever had. He supports me in every single way, and he understands my anxiety and my depression in my head better than I do sometimes. And sometimes he goes way overboard, and he makes me feel like a princess every single day. So it is more than I could ever have asked for. So that's very emotional. And on top of that is friends. And now I have a circle of friends that support me a lot. I've never had good friends like the ones I have now, which is my boyfriend's team and his family. And I have never met people that understand me so much and that support me, and just everything that goes in my mind is completely normal for them. So that is very awesome, because most of my friends that I had in the past would criticize me, would make me feel less because I was just weak for them, or would make me just feel terrible about my mental state. So looking back, a lot of things that I put on that vision board came true. Before we get started, I want to share with you guys a few tips on how you can make your vision board come true. As you're making your vision board, imagine yourself having these things. And some nights, imagine yourself with the life you want. Don't stress about the resources. Don't stress how you're gonna get it. Don't stress about money or anything. Just imagine yourself having that life. Imagine how you feel, the happiness. Don't go into the thoughts of worrying and stress of how it's gonna happen. No, just think of the positive. And another thing is you're going to put your vision board in a place where you can see it every single day. So back at home, my vision board is right next to my door. So every time I would wake up, every time I would exit my room, I would remember why I'm doing it, why I'm fighting for being healthy again. Usually people put things on their vision board they think they will get instead of things that they want. If you put things you think you're going to get, you're just aiming very low. So vision boards, you create them to put everything that you want. This year I decided to print out my images. Last year I got them from old magazines. You guys can basically use magazines or print your things out or draw them. The first one is a black Jeep. Now this one, I've been wanting a black Jeep for the longest time ever, so I'm going to put this on my vision board. The next one is a Burberry scarf. Now I've been wanting this scarf for the past year, so I really hope I can get it. The next one is a big one. Now this one is to face my phobia of airplanes. Another one is love. Now this one I put it because I want to be surrounded with love throughout this whole entire year, just like I am right now. Now this one are Fendi tights, because I've been wanting them as well for the longest time ever, so I really hope I can get them this year. This one is for a penthouse. So there's a penthouse across the street from this apartment that I've been loving since the day I moved in here. So yeah, I really want a penthouse this year. The next one is a game set, a pink game set. Now, I found this very cute, and it includes a laptop, a controller, some headphones, a keyboard, and other cool things. So this would be very nice to have. This one is my very own walk-in closet. At the moment, I do have a walk-in closet, but I share it with my boyfriend, and that's not enough room for me. So I want another one that is specially only for my clothes. So, and I want it pink, so yes. This one is to remind me throughout the year that it's okay to be extra. There are a bunch of smiley faces. In the middle, there's a pink smiley face, and it's pretty obvious that my favorite color is pink. So this is to remind me that I can be as extra as I want. This one is also because I want to be at peace with myself this year. Mentally, emotionally, I want to be peaceful. Also, books. I want to learn even more than I learned this year. So this one goes here as well. This one is a big one. This is self-love, and I really want to dedicate more time to take care of myself, do yoga, more meditation, exercise more, and love myself just the way I am, regardless of the size that I am. This one is to keep motivating and push myself more this year with exercise and go back to my 1 hour and 30-minute routines, or even 2 hours, and really create that strength that I had before my relapse. This one is a Chrysler 300, and I've been wanting this car for a couple months now. I really want this car. It looks like a princess car. This one is You Can, which is basically to remind me throughout this whole year that whatever I want, I can do it. This one is because I want success in my clothing brand, Desi Coco. The last two things are food. Last year, before my relapse, I was focusing on eating less and only vegetables and going raw vegan, going all different crazy diets. And then now I've been kind of eating a little bit more of the unhealthy side than the healthy side. So this year I want to have a balance. I want to enjoy eating these type of foods, but I also want to balance it with vegetables and not get involved in the so healthy eating that I forget that I can enjoy other foods as well. Okay, so now I'm going to attach the images and I will show you guys when it's all done. So it's 1 a.m. and I finally finished my vision board. So I added 3 more things to it. I added my quote of the year that I do every single year and I live by it. So this year it's look for good and good will find you. I also added give, and this one's also a very big one for me because my family in the past years, we have done like a small party at this village. And basically what we did, we would invite all the kids of the village and we would give them presents and food and piñatas because their families are low income families, so they wouldn't receive any presents. We haven't done it in a few years, so this year I want to be able to pick up on that tradition. And the last one is J. That is my boyfriend's initial, so that is me wishing him lots of success this year. Okay, so this is my vision board for 2020, and I hope this inspires you guys to aim higher this year and to dream big. I really hope this video was very helpful for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell. See you next time.